Women voters hosting a candidate forum at Chancellor YMCA. Last night, there were 3 candidates from District 1 and the 4 candidates from District 6 were present. Only 2 of the candidates, current board member Gloria Deathridge and Sandra Rockcliffe, were supportive of the current system administration. So if you're doing your math, 5 were against the current administration.
Oh, I see.
Whereas 2 were for it.
Yeah, thank you for that. I got caught up in those steps.
Sure. It's okay. I'm here to do your math for you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
That's my main. That's me. I'm here to do the math.
Good. Okay.
The reasoning was, quote, achievement is up. That's why they were for it. But they didn't really address any of the problems with teachers other than to say that they would keep listening. They were also the only 2 supportive of continuing with Common Core as it is. Which again, that means 5 were against Common Core.
I see that.
So,
yeah.
Which is nice to hear. I guess one of the people that was at the forum last night, joining us on the phone, Sherry Morgan, joining us right now. Sherry, good morning. You're on the Rude Awakening.
Good morning. Actually, I was not at the forum.
Oh, you were not?
But because I had to work my second job, as other teachers do in Knox County and other employees do. But I do have friends that were there, and they said it was a very good forum, very good answers from the candidates, and I encourage all teachers to get out and vote in this school board elections. We are a large voting block, and we need to get out and vote in these elections.
Absolutely you do. In fact, everybody needs to. Every teacher needs to get out there and vote. Every parent that has kids in Knox County School somewhere needs to get out and vote as well. And they need to make sure that they get to know the candidates as well as possible, get to know as much about the information as possible, and then make the decision that they feel best suits what they want. And I mean, if everyone stands up and says, look, this is what we want, we don't like this right now, and this is what we want, or hey, we're great with this, and this is what we want, then if enough people do that, then we're going to see not only big changes happen, and I think much better outcomes for our kids, but you're going to see parents be more involved. You're going to see teachers and parents come together more to focus on really what's the most important thing, which is at the end of all this, what happens with these kids and their education.
Exactly, and maybe we'll have a school board that will be listening to the teachers. In my previous job, I was president of the Knox County Education Association for the past 2 years and just went back in the classroom this fall. And I did tell the school board members and the superintendent about all these concerns that teachers have had and they've brought up. And, teachers have just had it. I mean, enough is enough. It's time we speak up for our students and we speak up for our profession. And I applaud all those teachers that have been speaking up.
Sure. Sherry, we appreciate you sharing with us this morning. We appreciate you calling in and letting us know. Yeah, I really want to see a school board, not only here, but I want to see school boards everywhere that listen to teachers, they listen to parents, they listen to everyone involved, not just the school. Because, you know what, Knox County deserves more than a school board that's just going to rubber stamp everything one person says. Here, this is the way it's going to be. Okay, you got it. They need a school board. They deserve a school board that says, look, we want to listen to what these people have to say. We want to listen to what these people have to say. We want to listen to what everybody has to say, and then we're going to make the decision based on what's best for the kids. What's best for the kids and education. Candidates from District 6 were present, and we actually have somebody that was there at the forum. Lauren, our friend Lauren Hopson on the line right now. Good morning, Lauren. How are you?
Oh, I'm fabulous. It's Friday.
Yes, Yay! It is. Yay! So you got to spend your evening last night at the forum. How was it?
Oh, I thought it was excellent. In particular, there's 3 different candidates from District 6 that were extremely impressive last night, and Robert Boyd from District 1 was really impressive as well. They all seem to be a little more knowledgeable about all our education issues than a lot of the board members we have sitting on the board right now.
It's shocking, isn't it?
So it's pretty cool to watch. I just wanted to make a couple quick comments before I head out the door to school.
Sure.
First thing, the last caller you had, Sherry, that was the former KCA president. I just want to say for her, she has attended every board meeting pretty much without fail for years, and we're saying all these things that have recently just gotten the news. And so the listening hasn't been going on for a couple of months. It's been going on for years, and the action just hasn't been taken. She was out there when nobody else was showing up at the board meetings, and I think that's important for everybody to know that this stuff didn't just start a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And with that, then I guess the kind of going mantra with the people that are supportive of our administration right now in the school system, their fallback is, well, achievements up, test scores are up. And, of course, being a classroom teacher, I can tell you sometimes those test scores go up because our kids practice taking those tests so much, and rather than sometimes knowing the right answer, they get really good at eliminating the wrong ones because we don't have time to just teach them the right answer. But also, here's the thing. Teachers want their kids to score well on tests. They want their achievement to go up. So if achievement is going up and you still have 70% of your workforce that is unhappy, then you know there's got to be a problem.
Yeah.
You know, it would make sense if test scores were going down and teachers are feeling disgruntled. But the fact that there's that paradox there, that kind of just really screams that there is something going on that shouldn't be happening. You know, because teachers don't want their kids' achievement to go down. They want it to go up so you'd think they'd be happy.
Sure.
You know, so that's the biggest sign right there that there is a problem.
Well, I think
that they just don't want to address.
What I see coming out of all this is we will have a generation of kids that will be masters of standardized tests. They will be able to take a test like no one's business. They won't know anything, but boy, they'll be able to take a test well.
Well, and their joy of learning and their excitement about going to school will be killed before they get out of the 5th grade.
Of course.
I already see it happening with my 3rd graders.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I've heard more from parents this year than any other year about their kids not wanting to wake up and come to school.
Sure.
And as a teacher, that pains me to no end.
Yeah.
You know, especially if they're talking about coming to my classroom or going to a teacher's classroom who I know is just a fabulous teacher.
Yeah.
So I don't know what we're doing to these kids, but it's not right.
No, it really isn't. Lauren, we appreciate you sharing this morning. Now, off to school with you.
Thank you.
All right.